Hello. Good morning. I gotta say, my internet is kind of struggling today. So we're gonna see how this goes. I don't know why it's been struggling so bad, but hopefully we can, hopefully it's fine. Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna see if we can finish this game today. I'm actually not sure if I can though, but we'll see what happens. Where we landed last time was pretty spicy. We learned about a lot about like the Book of Fates and stuff like that, and the origins and things like that, and how the guy who found the book, Simon, Saimen, I think. Simon. Anyways, he like had this whole origin story of how he figured out how to activate the rite of resurrection after he died, which seems very related to this girl. Who died again? What was her name? Hang on. Let's, what was her name again? Michio Shiraishi. This girl is said to have committed suicide, right? And I mean, and that might have actually happened, but I don't know. Like, it seems like no. She definitely got hit by a car, and this guy was the one who hit her, because when the Ouija board happened with Yako Sakazaki, I don't know if it was a Ouija board or whatever, but whenever she was calling the spirits with Mio, she got possessed by Michio Shiraishi, and now when Yako went to go talk to Yutaro Namigaki, he saw Michio Shiraishi, and we did too. So so she's definitely getting possessed by Michio, but also she just like getting straight up taken over by Michio, cause an appearance and everything. I don't know. It's so interesting. And then she said you were the driver to Namigaki. But yeah, okay. So this is where we're at, and then right now, so who's all died recently is EY, what was his name? Wait, where is the name? Oh, Kankichiro EY. Kind of like Michio Shiraishi's like stepdad in a way, kind of, but not entirely. We just found him dead. And also Jonoichi died. Jonoichi? Yeah, he died. And it seems like he died at the school, and the last thing he saw was he was yelling out at Michio. Like, he was apologizing and everything. So this guy made Michio's life terrible. This guy made Michio's life terrible. So we gotta figure out who could be next. But yeah, it seems like Michio is probably still alive and maybe activated the rite of resurrection after she died. Anyways, that's where we're at. And we have a bunch of pictures of Nejima, the serial killer from 20 years ago. So we need to see what's going on with there. Okay. You think there are any birds in here? Old books. There are old books scattered everywhere. Okay, we got Rector Kai here and the 2 detectives and Shiguma? No. Haruo Shiguma. I'm not sure if she's in here right now. She might be outside. But we got the 2 investigators and Rector Kai right now. I wonder what they're about. Many of them are written in a foreign language. It'll be a pain to look through all of these. Let's save them for later and continue to look around. Okay. It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time they're useless imitations, though. I wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my. Who knew that the chief inspector was such an expert on the occult? Okay, gotcha. I just chanced upon that information. That girl with the spirit sense we mentioned, she's pretty informed on the subject. He's talking about Mio. Someone was attempting to perform Western black magic in this place. Pretty absurd if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it all. Okay. Old books. Let's think about this. Who are we playing as right now? This place is disgusting. Did Michio Shiraishi really live here? Sliding door. The sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits the frame. Okay. These didn't get check marks when I... It looks like the things spread around here have been like this for a while now. This ritual or whatever was something he attempted up to recently. Plenty of the neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. That's news to me. I feel like that was kind of like... almost just like a random fact that was never mentioned before. You think Eli was the one chanting? Hard to say. It could have been one of the Shiraishis as well. If we look through these books in the back, we might learn whatever it is they were trying to do. Okay, floor's done. What if there was a bird in here? A mockingbird, you know? Whatever. Newspaper cutouts. Look at these. Pictures of Fumi, Chika, and Nejima cut out from newspapers and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. I wonder what their intent was. You think the Shiraishis are somehow connected to Nejima's case? Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too. Do you think he might have anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer with a curse stone now. He announced that from sundown today, he'll be going on a killing spree. Oh dear! There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the jerk. So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't completely unconnected from the Nejima murders either. You don't say? That's right, we talked about it last night. I don't remember. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light. You don't say. You were the kid from back then. You were really brave. You did a great deed. Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea. So you two have met before. Fancy that. I've been worried about Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. You might be right. You might be right. Unfortunately, that jerk is quite the resentful type. Oh dear. That jerk. I wonder who put the idea into his head. And now he's got the one-sided read, too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Honjo at sundown. Seriously? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, that man's gone threatened to kill my daughter. Dang, it's quite the threat. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here. The jerk wants to get us all antsy. When I finally got to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Well, if Iwai and Fumichika Nejima have anything to do with each other, then this room might hold a clue to Nejima's location. Let's hope so. Okay. The person who put all these photos up must have been obsessed with Nejima. They might have had some relation to Nejima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite. The opposite? What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration? But then... Oh... It'd be a pain to look at all these. Let's say they'll only continue to look around. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, the books don't, have a check mark. Window. With the window and storm shutter closed, no light gets in here at all. It's pitch black. The neighbors mentioned they started to keep the house shut like this not long ago. This drawer is really old, Chief Inspector. Do you mind if I look inside? Huh? I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right. Ariel isn't here, so let me take a look at it. There's just clothes in here. Not much variety either. Can't say they were big spenders. Well, I was hoping to find a kind of talisman here, but I guess we're not so lucky. I see. Thank you anyway. Corpse, Nejima's picture. I was hoping to save the corpse for last. It's the same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Wow, this is quite the spectacle. I don't think I'll ever manage to erase this from my mind. Don't worry, Victor. You're quite the spectacle yourself. Okay, alright, not the time. Do you mean to compare me with the likes of a bizarre criminal? These aren't just cut from publications. They even snapped a number of shots of their own. Did they? Oh. Snap shots of him himself or snapshots of pictures? They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures? Whatever the case, certainly they were obsessed. Who was obsessed though? I'm thinking it's Michio, which is insane to think about, but there are candles and stones with inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some ritual? Or what if? I mean, we've already confirmed that possession is like a thing here. So what if? No, Fumichika Nejima wouldn't possess someone and put photos of himself all over. That wouldn't make sense. It just like makes him more suspicious. He would want to hide and do like his killings as someone else. I feel like. I don't know. Hey, don't touch anything, you hear? Hey, that's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we gotta leave everything as it is. All of this can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensics toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road. Okay. Let's check out the corpse. There's nothing around to confirm his identity, but by the looks of him, I'd say he's Kankichiro Iwai. You seen him before? I heard he had a criminal record, so I assumed he wouldn't have held a respectable occupation. Is this what a curse does to a person? Ma'am, it'd be better not to look so closely. It's amazing. What? What a weird thing to say there. Kinda creepy, actually. Cruel is what it is. Okay. This place is disgusting. Okay. Nothing new here. Let's check out the old books again. What do you say, Chief? Would you let me look through it if I wore gloves? Well, it's not like I'm any help with foreign languages. Go ahead. Thank you. There seems to be a book on Western black magic. The same words are written here, alongside detailed descriptions of the procedures. I suppose you'd call these grimoires. It's all a bunch of nonsense, if you ask me, though. You think this Iwai guy was studying them? Perhaps to perform some kind of ritual? Was Iwai trying to resurrect Michio? I don't know. There are a bunch of handwritten notes beside the grimoires. Whoever it was, they were serious about this. Iwai doesn't look the type to be into this stuff, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Why would he be studying black magic? According to the materials, this here rune is for the restoration of youth. Perhaps he was trying to become young again. This over here seems to be black magic related to resurrection. Each one of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous. Resurrection? What? He was sacrificed? Wait. What if he was sacrificed for Michio? Resurrection, like the riot? I guess no matter what part of the world, people will turn to the occult for similar reasons. What is it? This looks like a journal. It's probably Iwai's. A journal. His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as if he was writing a report for someone. Oh wow, now this is something. What is it? What did he write? This is quite the find. Let me give you a summary. So, this Kankichiro Iwai fellow. He'd been searching for a spell to restore youth for years. So he was into black magic from the start? He believed if he could learn to successfully perform the spell, he could then use it to earn a fortune. Oh, I see. To tell you the truth, it seems he was already getting funded after he acquired this grimoire. You don't say. This is starting to sound kind of familiar. Excuse me. But first, let's find out how he got his hands on this grimoire. It seems that Nejima told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison. Whoa. When they were both in prison together. What? That's nearly too much of a coincidence. Likely not coincidence. It seems like EY took an interest in the Nejima murders after it made the news. He admired him rather passionately. That is messed up. You might even say he worshipped the man. Worship? Nejima, of all people? There was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. EY had been collecting these photos ever since that time. And since he just so happened to land in prison at the same time as Nejima, he made sure to get in contact. This is a lot. I mean, even having it all laid out like this. The thought of Nejima being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we ever had anything pointing to that. What's the connection? To be honest, it's a shock to me too. For years we've been scratching our heads over the motives behind the Nejima murders. Yep, it's been a mystery to us all from the start. Whoa now, wait just 1 minute. Do you think... No way, are you saying... That's right, the murders might have been for a ritual. He has attempted to perform black magic. The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the acts carried out by Nejima. You've got to be kidding me. So that sadistic crap he was doing was all for black magic? That's what the evidence suggests. However, Nejima tried to do some type of resurrection ritual, but EY had different motives. Chief Inspector, you might think this is all the stuff of fantasy, but that doesn't refute that Nejima and EY were both acting in earnest. This is batshit. Oh, this is crazy. You telling me that Nutjob did all this all for some hokey pokey resurrection? Resurrection? That means there must have been someone Nejima wanted to bring back to life. Dang, that's it. That has to be it. Dang, it all makes sense now. What is it? So, about the Nejima murders. There's some information that's been kept from the public. Go on. When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby. Alright, this baby is, I bet, someone we maybe had known or something. A baby? It was a girl, looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly. We called the medics right away. If we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died. So is Nejima the father? He told us he'd found her under a bridge. He found her? She was abandoned? I've heard of parents threatening to leave their child under a bridge as a threat, but to think it really happens. I suppose there are those cases with the dead newborns found stuffed in coin lockers, so it's not without precedent. Whatever the case, we never found out the truth. But there's one rumor from back then that I could never get out of my mind. And it's starting to sound more likely now? Well, I'm sure this isn't the first time you heard of it. Many believe Nejima is guilty of more crimes than what got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing. Yeah, I remember all of that. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say sacrificed, there was a girl who was pregnant. Goodness! Was it her friend? That's horrific! He killed her and dismembered her body, and we thought maybe the baby we found is what he pulled out from inside of her. Don't misunderstand me, this is all speculation on top of more speculation. Here? But I for one never believed that man would take in a baby he found under a bridge. I'm feeling sick. Okay. Stay strong, man. I know this is hard to hear. Okay, so Nejima told them he found the baby under the bridge, but it's probably not the case. Like I said, don't take that to be the full truth. We were running on speculation back then. Now that this whole resurrection magic has come into play, we should consider the possibility it was his child. And that maybe he was trying to revive whoever the mother might have been. Oh, never mind. Wait. Wait, so this baby that he had is probably not the pregnant girl's. Is what I'm hearing here. Because if he killed her, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. It's just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true. That's an interesting thought. If there's anyone Nejima would want to resurrect, a deceased wife is as good a guess as any. The fact that he obtained a curse stone suggests he has an interest in the rite of resurrection. Dang, you're right. And here I was thinking that he was only after the curse's power to massacre. Chief Inspector. Yeah? What happened to the child? Without a birth certificate, the best we could do is find the girl some suitable foster parents. It is decided to keep the circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future. Well, I'm glad she was taken care of. Don't mean to derail the conversation, but there's still more written in EY's journal. Hey, Joshua, what's up? How you doing? We're towards the end of this game, and it's getting pretty spicy. Would still recommend it to you as an enjoyer of visual novels. We know EY had managed to obtain the grimoire thanks to the advice he got from his idol Nejima while in prison. There's also huge spoilers if you ever do play it, but maybe you'll just forget about it because you don't really know the context or anything, so. Hope you're doing well though. Thanks for stopping in. After conducting research and gathering more information, he determined he had a chance to get rich quick. Right. He thought he could make some money if he could successfully use rejuvenation magic. Correct. Turns out someone like him gave him the idea. Turns out someone gave him the idea. Bad grammar here. And get this. If it was the one and only queen and chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori. Ooh. Oh. We're gonna go to an arcade later. Ooh, nice. Is it like a... What kind of arcade is it? Is it like a... arcade with like bowling, or is it just an arcade, or is it like a retro arcade? Is it like a round one kind of arcade? We have a round one about an hour away. I've only been there a couple times, but it's pretty cool. And I've also been to round one in Japan, so. Wait, the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps? So that's where this leads. Here, let me read what he wrote. The queen of Hihaku has a strange fear of growing old. Her fear of death is even worse. If she does die, she wishes to be revived, and she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty. Magic, rituals, and rites. She'll use whatever means necessary. Her tenacity is unbelievable. She is apparently investing money into any research on resurrection, the restoration of youth, and the like. It's an arcade that's free play. You pay $20 for entry and you get to play all day. Oh, that's dope. That's actually awesome. So she would even throw her money at the occult. The places greed will take you. Well then, that brings us to... Hideki Araishi. She presumably funded his research into Rite of Resurrection as well. Oh, dude, this lady... Oh, that's crazy. It's only open on the weekend, which makes sense so you get the most people able to come. Gotcha. So what kind of games do you have? And how often have you ever been? That sounds like a good time. It's awesome. That's what it all points towards. I wouldn't be surprised if the Witch of Hihaku pounced at the rumors of the Rite of Resurrection. It has a good mix. You liked the rhythm games last time you went. Nice. Rhythm games are cool. Which ones do you like? I'm not very good at rhythm games. I like DDR, but I'm still, I mean, I'm good for a casual, but you put me up against anyone who actually knows DDR, I'm a scrub. So, yeah. And then, some of the hand ones are fun. What was, there's one that's like super easy to get into. Oh, it's gonna kill me. You're not good at them either. You ain't got really, you just think they're fun. What is it? It's like, oh, Groove Coaster? I think I made that. That might be a game. But yeah, I think that one's fun. And it's really easy to get into, so it's starting to sound likely. It might also be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's a convenient cover for if she becomes young again. Godly powers, what's that all about? You can ignore that. Either way, I think EY took the payments he was getting for his research to seduce a family into taking him in to keep a low profile. The Shiraishi family. Michio and her mother, Toshiko, were just his unlucky marks. Groove Coaster is real fun. You primarily play the Japanese ones like that. There's a lot of anime-themed ones there. Taiko is there too, which is fun. Nice. Yeah, Taiko no Tatsujin is great. What's up, Pipe? How are you? Welcome in. Hope you guys are having good weekends so far. And this is where you get involved. Are you feeling steady, ma'am? Huh? This has something to do with me? Wait, hang on. I'm trying to think now. It has to do with her son. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ma'am, please calm down. Iwai moved in with the Shirashis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but... No! Did he choose her... No. Surely her son wasn't chosen for this... spell. I'm playing Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake, and it's so good. Wait, what is that? Is it... It sounds like a mod. Is it real? That meant extracting the life force from someone young. Ah! Ah! So it was UI, this man! UI worshipped Nejima, so he must have also despised Nejima's detractors. Not to mention he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when he realized he had the chance to both avenge Nejima, embarrass the police, and acquire a living sacrifice at the same time? F. It's a remake of Dragon Quest III and the Octopath Travelers. Oh, that's sick! Oh, that's actually awesome. Wait, that's Squeenix? Am I making that up? Oh, look at her face. Her face looks kind of scary right now. Isn't that right? Nice. That's awesome. I love the Octopath Traveler, like, style. So how the battles work? And is all the combat the same as the original? Surely they didn't make it into the Octopath combat system either, right? You're telling me that then that horrid man, he never had the intention of returning my child? I thought there might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money. His aim was to humiliate the force. It all makes sense. He must have used Michio to lower your boy's defenses, and then kidnapped him on his way back home. Oh no. That man, he took Shuichi! Ma'am, please calm down. I understand, but you must remember to breathe. You had some Dragon Quest games on your Christmas list this year, Pipe. Nice. It's almost perfect. Lots of nice quality of life stuff. Still traditional Dragon Quest combat. But for better or worse, it still has random encounters. Gotcha. The only thing wrong with it is you don't play as the slimes. So, Dang, that must have been a lot of work. Like, I guess I don't know how the game translates, and I don't know how the game normally is, but I assume like the story and everything is all translated the same way too. Is that pretty new? That's such a cool idea though. You don't understand. You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through. This isn't a joke. Oh my gosh, her face is so weird. I don't like it. It actually looks kind of creepy. I wouldn't expect the police to understand. You'll never understand. Living sacrifices? What a stupid, stupid idea from a stupid little man. Okay, man, let's just take a moment to breathe. Why don't we go get some fresh air? It just came out. Came on the 14th. Gotcha. That's awesome. That's such a cool idea. I'm happy for you guys. I still haven't played Octopath Traveler 2, but I have it, and I really want to play it. I love the first Octopath Traveler. And the style is cool. I mean, okay, now I'm comparing Octopath, just Octopath, but yeah, it was just like as a JRPG. But yeah, the battle system for that game is cool too. I don't love random encounters. It kind of depends for me too. I prefer them not. How do you pronounce that, Josh? Is it live alive? Live alive? Live alive? Live alive? English is messed up, man. Dragon Quest III originally came out in '88. That's insane. So they remade Dragon Quest III twice. One as the HD and then the 2D remake. That's awesome, though. I can't believe this. This is... Oh! I'll pronounce it however your heart says. Okay. Live alive is how I would pronounce it. No, I haven't, though. Chief, I think it's best we take our leave. But before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in his journal. Oh? Ui got in contact with Nejima last year, after Nejima was released on parole. He provided him with accommodation and financial support. Is that so? He managed to find a hideout for Nejima to stay in. Dang. If anything, rather than use his money to support the Shiraishis, it seems most went to Nejima instead. If Nejima is looking around anywhere at the moment, it's probably in that hideout. It's actually the third remake, gotcha. But this is your first time ever playing 3, so you can only compare it to other Dragon Quest games and not the original release. Gotcha, so what is your take on this Dragon Quest 3 as mechanics? Obviously not as everything else, because it's like completely different stylized, but... Did you write where it is? Unfortunately, no. Not that I can tell. But it seems Michio knew where it was. She never met with Nejima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up among other things. Oh, no. Among other things? What does that mean? Among other things. I mean, I can only guess what other things mean. Like, she's a high school girl meeting with, like, this dude who got out of prison. What? What good is that information? The girl's already dead. Wait, no. She's alive. That's right. Michio Shiraishi is alive. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout too. Investigator, I'm asking you. I should be going. The lady's not well. Kankichiro Iwai. His deceased body was discovered at the Shiraishi home. Oh my gosh. What is this lore? Alright, I guess I'm reading all this. Alright. Kankichiro once made a living by placing advertisements in magazines to sell phony magic items and good luck charms. He held a nostalgic yearning for the post-war era when things and people were simple, and has nothing but negative things to say about the rapidly developing, ostentatious world of late. Radical in his belief that it would be better to tear down society and start over again, Kankichiro was discontent with his life spent poking around in society's cesspools to make a few coins. When the Nejima murders were widely reported in the media, it had a great impact on Kankichiro. As he witnessed how a single act by a single man could cause a major rift in society, Perceiving Fumichika Nejima as a great hero, he began collecting every piece of information he could find on the man. Kankichiro was later arrested for his illegal business practices, and a chance meeting with Fumichika during his incarceration solidified his idolization. He was captivated by Fumichika's talk of black magic, and following his release, acquired the grimoire Fumichika had hidden away. As for Toshiko Shiraishi, Kankichiro set his sights on her after encountering her at her part-time job. Oh, at her part-time job, okay. When he learned that the Shiraishi family was in financial trouble and could not afford to send Michio to college, he turned on the charm and took advantage of their weakness by offering them money. He revealed his true colors, however, after moving in with the family, and used violence and money to keep Toshiko and Michio under his thumb. All the while, his belief in black magic deepened, and he found a sponsor in the Hihaku Corporation. Kankichiro forced the Shiraishi family to perform various rituals, with any attempts to resist being met with merciless beatings. The mother and daughter were helpless to resist. After Hihaku offered Kankichiro great sums to intensify his work with black magic, he set his mind to sacrificing a child in order to perform a youth restoration spell. For this purpose, he chose Shuichi Shigema, the son of Haruo Shigema, against whom Fumichika held a grudge. He attempted to enlist Michio so as not to alarm the boy, and when she resisted, he beat her mother 20 times. With Michio's assistance, Kankichiro kidnapped Shuichi and locked him up in the Shiraishi house, and told the young and courageous boy that he'd kill Michio if he tried to run. While his actions were motivated by a personal grudge against the police, it was first and foremost an attempt to create a societal uproar and breakdown in public order. So Kankichiro painted the crime as a regular kidnapping, demanding a ransom from the family. However, because of an embargo on the press, the kidnapping did not cause a public outcry akin to that of the Nejima murders. Infuriated, Kankichiro had Toshiko perform the sacrifice ritual by threatening to kill Michio if she refused. Toshiko killed Shuichi in his sleep, but the spell failed, for which Kankichiro blamed her. Wanting Michio to keep silent about the murder to avoid incriminating her mother, Kankichiro dumped the boy's body in a nearby river. The tiny corpse was found a week later in the Sumida River after floating through several canals in Honjo. Having drifted for days in the polluted waters, little evidence remained. Although Kankichiro performed no further sacrifices, his devotion to black magic only increased. Toshiko and Michio spent their days consumed by guilt, forced to continue serving Kankichiro until the day they died. That's so messed up. The story's a lot more bare bones than later Dragon Quest, but it kind of just works. Apart from the hero, you get to create the rest of your party members, which means they don't really have their own story. You can tell that the classes got a lot of improvement and way more skills and quality of life upgrades that didn't come until later Dragon Quest. Nice, gotcha. Hey Shane, how are you? Welcome in. That was a wild story right there. Okay. Another change you absolutely love is the inclusion of 3 difficulty levels: Draki, Easy, Dragon Quest, and Draconic Quest. Gotcha. That's fun. Are you feeling better now that we've gotten some fresh air, man? I love the term Draki. It's nice playing and not having to handicap yourself to make the game hard. Oh, gotcha. So you're playing hard mode because you're a professional. Doing good. How have I been? I've been good. Things have been well. Yeah. Not a whole lot overall. I mean, this week I had to go in twice for work into the office, which is a bummer, but not too bad. And then, yeah, just been busy with like wedding planning and stuff. But yeah, that's about it, honestly. Shane, what game did you get for game night? Is that next week? No, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yeah? Are you feeling better now that we've gotten some fresh air, ma'am? I'm fine. 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I'd like to go. I'll have to see, though. I don't know my schedule with all my family. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits. We managed to solve the kidnapping case by pure luck here. You're right, but Richter? I feel grateful towards Michio. Because she killed the kidnapper? There's that too. But it's for something else. If Michio is the one killing all these people, then she must have acquired quite a sizable amount by now. Oh! Of soul dregs. And you're not telling what game. Okay, fair enough. Sounds good. Soul dregs, I mean. Hey, Victor? Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive, it doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Nejima is planning to cause a massacre to collect soul dregs, then all the better. I won't give up on resurrection. Dragon Quest Draki is... This is a Draki, just one of the most basic Dragon Quest monsters. Oh, he's cute. So, I'm counting on you. Dang, that was wild though. Alright, that was a lot of information. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 more stories here now. Wondering if we should be doing which one in order. Standing by. Tetsuo Tsutsumi. At the Shiraishi home, Tsutsumi and Ario learn the truth about many things, including the death of Kankichiro Iwai. They hurry to the high school after learning that Michio Shiraishi knew the whereabouts of Nejima's hideout. And so we know that Michio Shiraishi is possessing Yako Sakazaki right now. Like, she's basically possessing her. The characters don't know that, but we know that, so yeah. Let's just do this one first. Alright, Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Komagata High School. Alright, Ario, what's up? Little guy's been in 31 games. Dang! I wonder if there's any character that's been in, like... I wonder what character's been in the most games. Including, like, spin-offs or whatever. Anything. Mario? Is that too... I don't know. Maybe not Mario? Oh, Slime? You mean just generically? The thing is, I would consider Draki to be, like, a natural character. Slime, I don't know if I would consider, like, a unique, like, because I feel like every game implements slimes differently. But you're kind of right. Slime has definitely got to be up there. Oh, you meant the Dragon Quest slime. Okay. You think Mario's been... I just meant, and not in just Dragon Quest. I meant in like, in gaming in general. But, yeah. Slime is also a unique character in 3 games, though. Dragon Quest Slime has been in 2 Mario games. That's dope. Boss! I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it had been in an accident. They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Okay, we knew Michio was in an accident. Oh ho! So it must have been the van that hit Michio. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Dang, this guy was thorough! Though we know whose it was. Mario has appeared in over 200 video games. These include puzzle games such as Dr. Mario, role-playing games. Ryu has to be up there. Pikachu might be up there, but maybe not. Sonic could maybe be up there. I don't know. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it. Thanks for the report. He still doesn't look tired after all this running around. Wish I had all that stamina. Mockingbird. Why does this guy look familiar? I don't know why. He looks familiar to me, but I don't think he is at all. It's nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that it'd help the investigation. Dealing with all this must be a real headache for those guys. I should thank them again later. I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michio did commit suicide. She was so young, and all the adults in her life did was push her around. By the way, boss, we've confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that was really an accident? I wonder if Shovel Knight competes. No way, right? Shovel Knight's too new. Good question. I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there are no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michio. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michio? The first person that comes to mind is Konkichiro Iwai. After all, she knew about his crimes. But then, Iwai was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher who is taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Jonoichi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. Let me see. That's cool. Slime has his own spin-off series. Gotcha. He's gotten a guest spot in like every other indie game. Shovel Knight has? He kind of has, right? Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true. In that case, it's quite possible she'll also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, she may have already done it last night, just like with Iwai. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? That talisman, maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for. Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? I have to Google the exact numbers. Yeah, it's hard to say, right? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, nor in her house. But doesn't a hit and run seem like too drastic a measure to go for a little talisman? Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michio herself. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Miyako turn up. I'd rather have them come sooner rather than later, but I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. We haven't been inside this building yet in the game, so... Oh, actually that's not true. Yako has, and we're there for her perspective. Man, you tried to just got a bunch of barely related listicles. Rip the internet. Yeah. I figured it'd be hard to... It wouldn't be that easy to find, I feel like. Oh, hey, Erdio, I wanted to ask you something. Aye, boss. Geez, you're an eager beaver. Eager beaver. I haven't even said what it was yet. Right, well, what is it then? Can't remember what you had for dinner last night? Looks like that agent over there is having some trouble with his pen. So if you got a spare, go lend it to him. And for the record, I had Katsudon last night. No need to worry about me going senile just yet. Ooh, I want Katsudon. I haven't had Katsudon in such a long time. I love Katsudon. I know I look like a genius, but I didn't think I came across as the type to carry spare pens on my person. You, a genius? You're dreaming. But if his pen just stopped working, he can get it going again with a bit of nail polish remover. Why is this relevant? Why is this relevant? Nail polish remover? Yeah, you know, what you used to remove nail polish. Never used it before? Did I look like I would've? Don't make me sound crazy for not having used that stuff. I doubt you have either. Oh no, I've used it alright. Did you know that it can remove oil-based ink stains? This is so relevant, and this is just so random, and I kind of hate it. It just seems kind of shoved in. Which is also why it can be used to fix old dried up pen nibs. Pen nib? Pen nib? Whatever's in there that removes the ink also doubles as a way to unclog pens. Ah, good to know. Still wouldn't call you a genius, but it's something. You gotta make sure the remover doesn't mix with the ink though, or it'll ruin it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Not to worry. I don't have nail polish remover on me right now anyway. Oh, no problem then. That doesn't fix anything. Long story short, I don't have a spare pen. Jeez, alright, I'll let him know. Why would you don't need to tell anyone. He's just looking for a pen. You don't need to walk up to an agent and be like, "Hey, I just want you to know, we don't have a spare pen." He didn't ask. If he asked, maybe you could tell him. That just seems really shoved in. Alright. So how is this information relevant, guys? They use nail polish remover to remove oil-based ink stains. And we know Michio. So a lot of the characters, okay, I know this is kind of generalizing, but it's probably more likely that girls are gonna have nail polish remover on their person. So Michio used it for some reason. I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michio did commit suicide. She's so okay. Yeah. Boss, I thought we were gonna wait for Michio in the school. All right, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. Yep. Okay, so Michio and Mio and Yako. Oh, I thought that was gonna be. Oh man, this game keeps going. All right, which is good. I mean, that would have been a weird place to be like near the end. So I'll see you again. The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may contain a way to put a stop to the curse. Yako and Mio head back to Komagata's high school to share this information with Tsutsumi. Okay, Record of Fates. I called it the Book of Fates at the start. Whatever. Alright, we're at Komagata High School, and the girls are going to meet up with the investigators. Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, huh? Oh, we already did. We already shared that information just now. Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. That is such a weird way. That's... Okay, come on, man. There it is. Stop making things sound... Yeah. Anyways, let's share what we found at Michio Shidaishi's house. Yes, please. Yes! A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? Why'd she say yes? And Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Jonoichi used that to blackmail her? Okay, so we got lots of stuff to talk about here. About Michio Shiraishi. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jonoichi and Iwai, if Michio Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shidashi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already? Yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. About the record of Fate's Yin Scroll. So if we get this record of Fate's Yin Scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo Incident that dates back to the Edo period. An Omioji named Seiman Tsuchi Mikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right. I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well. But please make finding the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Seimon have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs about Western black magic. That reminds me, Mio, was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Nejima really just an imitation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Boss said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio. No one's judging you. Right, but it still feels a little weird. Wait, what? I'm confused now. That was a weird interaction. So what's your opinion on it as someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as... Okay, this girl just knows her stuff, apparently. I mean... It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposely require living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you've got going on. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean by... Yeah. Don't worry, have some confidence. Alright, thanks, I guess? If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. I don't know, man. I feel like that's a bait. Oh, right. About the mastermind. I had an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about the Iwai person. Yep. Whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. Okay, yeah. She has money too. It would also match Hideki Adaishi's account of a woman's voice. Oh, that's a good point. So Hideki Adaishi, someone just gave him the source of the book of the Record of Fates, and he doesn't know who it was. He just said a woman's voice came behind him and said, like, don't turn around and use this and start this rumor and things like that. So, an evil business lady with supernatural powers, a classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Sakazaki. What? Me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just gonna borrow it for a second. Well? Yes. There are soul drugs inside after all. Ah ha ha! So Yako killed people. But she didn't know it. She was possessed by Michio. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything. I swear, you have to believe me. It's okay. We know. Yako, calm down, listen to what I'm about to tell you. But... There's no mistake that Jonoichi and I were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. She's getting possessed because she, like, used the Ouija board the other night or something. Or the whatever it was. I don't know if it's a Ouija board, but, you know, you get the idea. She called on her spirit. What? What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. Have I been watching Dandadan? I watched episode 1 and I haven't watched it anymore. I thought episode 1 was just so weird. I don't know, man. Like, I should watch more. You only caught like 5 streams in this game, but it seems dang. This game's sick. I mean, it is kind of dang, but it's also just like a fun mystery if you don't mind some like supernatural stuff. It gets better? Okay. Like, is it as weird? How weird is it? On a scale of 1 to 10, with the first episode being a 10. You've been possessed, Yako. Look at her right now. She's so cool. By Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way. You mean Michio's ghost is inside me? Miki also didn't like episode 1 that much. Yeah. It is really weird. I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with. Because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So, for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. Which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way. We've merged? On a scale of 1 to Devilman Crybaby, how we were talking. Episode 1 is probably on that level for sure, Shane, I think. All of it is a bit weird, I guess, but episode 1 is just a lot. It's like a 6. Alright. That's significantly lower. Maybe I'll try it out again. But honestly, I just haven't been watching anime very much, guys. Like, okay, so I just finished the 7th Prince. Something with this, I don't know the full title. 7th Prince Isekai with my friend. And then my girlfriend, no, that's not true. Not my girlfriend. My fiance and I, we're watching Haikyuu together. So, yeah. So not much anime. That's about it, though. Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michio Shiraishi. You've been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why. Congrats on getting... Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. It was, I got some ideas from some, like, of my Twitch friends, actually, on how to do it, so... And also, like, some real-life friends, too. It would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. Y'all got a date yet? We do. Am I supposed to talk about it? Probably. I mean, it's probably fine. June 14th. Of next year. Of course. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. What? That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? Oh, but if it's Michio, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad? Oh, I don't know. What should I do? But... It was actually Michio who used the curse stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost powers were boosted. Alright, this is getting even more dank than I thought, Shane. And strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means... you've killed people. I was the one who killed them, right. But not entirely. Because the weird thing is that when Michio possesses her, she also takes Michio's appearance. So she's like, not only not Yako Sakazaki in personality, it's also an appearance. The zoom is killing you. The zoom is great. Enhance. I curse them both. Ah! Yako, no, you were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. Oh, that'll hold up in court. I was being possessed! No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. Oh. I had the curse stone with me, and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako! Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard. It wouldn't be unusual for someone to take her own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michio. Ah! That's why. I killed them. So anyways, back to normal scene. Yako! Oh, Michio, this is a flashback. There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What's up with you? You've had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. Big gulps, huh? I don't get it. Whoops. Feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, come on. You're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone's making you sad, and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Alright, hang on. I'll watch this real quick. How long is it? 10 seconds. Alright.
Hey, guys. Oh, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
Wait, I think I heard that this was improvised. There's no way it's improvised though, right? Well, see you later. So much funnier than, dude. I like Jim Carrey a lot. I don't know how he is as a real person, so I mean, I don't know if he's a jerk in real life, but I like him in movies a lot. I like Jim Carrey. He's great. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. Oh, he's insane, but yeah, he's an incredible actor. Oh, is he insane? Pancake time, that's dope. Lucky you. What? I've done so much I can't take back. All because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? This is a lot to just, like, bring on someone in the middle of a hallway in school. You gotta, like, have... You gotta have space for this, you know? A time and space. And maybe this ain't it. But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. Wait, is this happening now? Like, is Michio telling her this in her mind? But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends. And how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me. Huh? No, Michio, wait, so just like that they're separated again? Even though we were just talking about how they might get joined together permanently? Hmm. Hmm? Huh? You're awake. Do you feel okay? Easy. Calculated pipe. I'm sorry I had to spring that all on you, Yako. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Huh? Was I dreaming? I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but... We need to hear what Michio Shiraishi has to say. Now. Right. And so, after considering what to do... It is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summoned her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. So you thought to use a spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really? You think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should. I want to hear from her. Well, very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Let's hold on a minute. Sorry, I need a little time. No, it's okay. Let me know when you're ready. Thanks. I'm ready. Alright. We need 4 seconds. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on this 10 yen coin. Alright. Fine. I guess I have to do it. Right, like this. Good. Now do as I told. Now do as I do. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you are there. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michio? Yako, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Are you Michio Shiraishi? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michio Shiraishi? You know, I can't tell if this game is just like trolling me. Like, is this actually happening in universe, or is Mio trolling me, or is it all just like placebo? I don't know. It said yes. Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. That did happen last time, or she said that last time. Can you try asking it a question only Michio would know the answer to? A question only Michio would know the answer to. Let's see then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? I don't know. 490 yen. Alright. 490 yen. That's right. Well, it seems you had the right spirit. What if they just don't remember that? Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Let's answer this one first, because this one seems really important to me. I still don't know what the talisman is really about. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please tell me the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout. No. Please. Terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. She doesn't know. Or maybe she does know. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember. No, because she went there. She went to clean up and stuff. But you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. It moved. This is an address. She's given us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Alright, Ariel, get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. Yo, this is sick. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. It's not. Where is the talisman? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know where the talisman that you had is? Oh, yes. She does know. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? I like talking like that when we're talking to the Spirit Board. I don't know why. It's just fun. I hope you feel immersed. So she did carry it with her. Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Doing a great job. Thanks. Alright, so Namigaki has it then. Right? Itaro Namigaki. He's the one who accidentally, or maybe not accidentally, who hit her with the car. She had it with her. But there is nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated? But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run? But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they're after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that, if the talisman really is so special? Ariel mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them? It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing that picture of the car. Then, shall we try asking? I'll try. Who was responsible for the hit and run? Oh, Spectre. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know who is behind the hit and run? Yutaro Namigaki. She says she knows. That's a relief. If she hadn't known. Huh? In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. Huh, so that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking. Right. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. It's gonna start with N. Yep. Namigaki. Oh, yeah, Namigaki, yep. Okay. Namigaki? Huh? Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? I see, so that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk to Michio. What the hell is he planning without his curse stone? He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the jerk who killed Michio? Yako. This should be enough information. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. Alright. Just one sec. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And take a little break. Give me a few minutes. Alright. Oh, did I not mute the entire time? I thought I was muted before, but maybe I did it wrong. Anyways, yeah. Okay, we're back. See what happens here. Probably back for another close to an hour. Maybe not a full hour, but close to an hour. Say goodbye. Alright. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. No. Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know? I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Jonoichi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand. I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Move to yes? You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michio, with this, I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mia? Sorry. It's just Michio. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. What was she thinking? Seriously. I mean, seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just want you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her that she's the real Fool's Procession, or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh man, she's like about to charge her laser or something. Oh wait. Look, the coin. It moved to no on all on its own. You're right. When did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yako, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? Oh. Please, don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see, then. Michio, if you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Do something that makes sure I won't forget. I have to save! No way. That's so sick. That's so cool. Okay. The game is so cool. That's like, those little moments are just like, dang, gaming is such a cool medium. Thank you. Though, I don't really want you to punch me. So live a long life, okay? I'll see you later, alligator. Alright, and so we moved to Ryogoku Bridge where we meet up with Tsutsumi and Namigaki. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I really wasn't feeling like myself recently. It's like there's a part of me that I had no control of or something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace? I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah. I wonder what this feeling is? It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. That's gonna be relevant. Maybe an after effect. Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Tsutsumi? Doubt it. Having a curse shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Sounds like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over? You might be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine. Treat me the same as someone who used a curse stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over. So thanks, Chief. Yako Sakazaki, 2 p.m. Alright, Namigaki, what's up? Whoa, you didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you might have to say. What you have to say about us. What business do you have with this girl now that you've lost your curse stone? I'll tell you this for free. I have her curse stone already. Eek. Bird? Bird? Bird. There's a lot of traffic around here, and it's very noisy during the day. The amount of exhaust coming from cars is overwhelming. I hear it's not healthy. Oh, really? Utah is visibly shaken. That must mean there's some reason he doesn't want the cops around. Can only talk to her. The chief makes some weird jokes sometimes, but still, it's reassuring to have a veteran policeman with us. Let's go from left to right. We should let him take care of this. Okay. I don't have any ill intentions. I want to tell you that I want to help if you intend to resurrect Michio Shiraishi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. That's why I took your curse stone. And that's why I took your curse stone. Man, can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michio Shiraishi? We, met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? I see, well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? I'm sure they have no idea what you're talking about. If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you'll let me ask you some questions in return. Did you just get your license recently? We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find out who the owner is. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michio Shiraishi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop! Stay away from me! Dang it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Afterwards, Yutaro Namigaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michio Shiraishi. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car. Oh, wow. You're speeding to impress a girl. Wow, that's so cool. I'm sure the girl was so impressed. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret to destroy the evidence. Who is that girl? Surely it wasn't... Wait. Surely it wasn't, Ayame Tono. But because he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicking in the car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from heights. Afterwards, the pair parted ways, and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. That's pretty messed up. The next morning, Michio Shiraichi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled as suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the scroll girl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, to spite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him at all times. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore, and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from that night. It was then that he first heard rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, that would be like if the accident never happened. And with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 mysteries of Honjo every night. And he received the curse of the foot-washing mansion as a result. I see. That's right. I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was that girl who tempted me. Okay. Calm down and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? There's something I want to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michio should have had on her at the time of the accident? Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about that woman who was with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Dude, stop blaming the woman. Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved in an involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. But according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she'd also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayame Tono. Oh, yep. It is her. She's an art student I met in town. What? An art student named Ayame Tono? Whoa. Are you absolutely sure of that? Wait, how did he meet her again? She was approached by Yuta in town, although she is not attracted to him. Yeah. How did we meet again? I don't remember. What point would there be in lying to you now? What, do you know her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Shut up! What's wrong, Inspector Suitsumi? You're drenched in sweat. No. Wait. Dang it, why? How could this happen? Listen up, I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the record of fate, Dean Scroll. Got that? Okay, we will. Come with me. Whoa! Let's get going. Big gulps, huh? Yeah. Alright, hang on. Let me rewind here. Where did they meet Ayame again? Gosh, I want to see the VOD or something. Alright, I'm checking the VOD. I need this information. Where am I at here? I should be able to find IMA with the investigators. Araishi. Doesn't look like it happened in this VOD. This was part 4. Part 5? IMA. No, but this was with Victor and the wrong people. Unless Victor told them. I don't remember them meeting Ayame though. Let's So well, she's looking for the curse stones. Okay. She wants to bring the artist back to life. Part 3, maybe? Hang on. I'm just trying to see if the investigators actually met with her. Did they not? They must have gotten their information from Victor then. Okay. That's what I'm determining at least. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Having regained control of themselves, Yako rejoins Mio on their search for the record of Fate's Yin Scroll so that they can stop the curse. However, they find themselves with scarcely any leads to follow. Let's do this one. Haruhi and Victor break into the Shiraishi residence with the detectives. They find a journal left behind by the deceased EY, finally revealing the mystery behind the kidnapping. However, Haruhi remains unsatisfied. Alright, this will probably be my last segment. And then head out. We'll see if I can even finish this one. Shiguma Mansion reception room. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of one Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. The man, identified as Kankichiro Iwai, is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at his time of death. This is a long game. Not super long. It's just that I don't never play it. Let me see. How many hours do I have? I only have 16 hours in it right now, but I mean, I guess that's kind of long, but I feel like relative to other visual novels, it's still relatively short. Not too bad, at least. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Well, ma'am? Seems like we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. Right. She still wants to resurrect her son, so... Already got that one? Okay. Any more birds? He's always going on at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. Are the sites paranormal today? Oh, they're so paranormal, Jordan. Oh, it's so spicy. Have you been watching much? Or where did you just get in? Well, what do we need to do to get our hands on the curse stone filled with soul dregs? Alright. About the kidnapping. We've gotten a lot of information today. We got information about so we got information on Fumichika Nejima's relationship with Kankichido Iwai. We got information on Yako being possessed. Well, we already knew Yako was being possessed by Michio, but we also got information from Namigaki that IMA is involved. She was a passenger in his car. We got information that she is kind of like the mastermind behind everything, almost, and that her voice is probably the voice that Hideki Araishi was hearing behind him when he got the Record of Fates. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. It's been really good so far. Been good stuff. I'm really enjoying this stuff. Kind of dank, but I don't mind it. Like, it's not like a terrible dank, you know? Judging by the official, I thought the possession stuff with Michio and Yako was sometimes a little bit dank, and how like Mio was explaining how you guys got interjoined and she might take you over, things like that. But that's okay. Judging by the official announcement, it seems that what UI wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We would have never known had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like this being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. About the remaining curse bearers. Alright, let's reassess this curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The Chief Inspector Tetsue Tsutsumi provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Yeah, the game definitely gets a little ambitious with how complex of a mystery it wants to be. Yeah, but it's still really, really enjoyable. Like, I've really, really been liking it. It's still fun, you know? Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Aereo didn't. The Chief Inspector, on the other hand, we'll have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal Curse Stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging onto the Curse Stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? She's gotten a little crazy. I feel like she's unraveling, and she's just this is making her want to use the Curse Stone even more. Alright. Oh yeah, went to that Orpheum musical. Went to the musical Brian had tickets to at the Orpheum last night. It was really good. Did you go by yourself? She looks sleepy. Yeah, maybe. Nice. I'm glad it was really good. I've never heard of Funny Girl before. I wanted to go, but we were busy. I was hanging out with some other guys. See, his seats are really. Yeah, where are they? Describe them. Wait, are they the same seats that I had when I got his What tickets did he give me? Tina Turner? Maybe? I don't know. Tina Turner musical? If what we've heard is true, there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko of Tsukuru left to investigate. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stories a few times. I see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but... Dang it. Times like this really had me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's a plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. Alright, I need to go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. I've been drinking a lot of water. Alright. Center orchestra section to the front middle section of the theater. Nice. Was it on the slightly right side? Or was it like front and center? But their seats are good. They do pay for good seats. Season tickets. That's cool you went though. I didn't know you were into those. Into much musicals. What is coming up this season? Let me check. Alright, Funny Girl. Oh, Hades Town is coming back next year. I haven't seen Peter Pan. Peter Pan's coming later this year. Hamilton's coming next year. I want to watch Hamilton again. That'd be fun. But yeah, good stuff. Whoops. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too. The one-sided read, I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul dregs, well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets a chance to, if the Chief Inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. Why'd you tell the Chief Inspector about the safe house if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in Iwai's memories. It was just a matter of time till he found out. She's upset that we're trying to capture Nejima. She wants Nejima to go on that spree so she can take the curse stone. But it's still wrong. It's still wrong, Haraway. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about that girl from before? Ayame Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone's curse stone by now. That's possible too, but... We haven't been to Midorichi Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko Asuguru. Alright, that's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. About Victor Kai. Victor? Yes? That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion. I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. I suppose I don't mind. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's move. Let's go to the candy store. Then, shall we depart? In this part, you'll be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart the section from the point which you left off. Wait, so I'm getting... So from here, we kind of have to, like, it's not going to handhold me, is what I'm understanding. So we need to figure out the information ourselves, and then see what we can do with that. Let's go to the candy store first. Okay, cool. I see. Sonoya, the children seem pretty fond of this place. It looks comparatively new. They must have had renovations done not long ago. Huh. Whoa, no way! Look at Richter. I like his sprite here. He made me jump. Mockingbird number 14. Foul Conman. This guy's a real speed demon. Oh, is that right? What a nerd. Okay. Vending machine. There are some vending machines. You can buy canned juice for 100 yen. These days, vending machines sell a lot of things besides juice, too. Oh, we know. Yeah, I know this takes place in like the 80s, so. Apparently Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality each one has its own unique displays and colors to match the locale. Kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. Oh right, man. Should we go for Monjayaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. Falcon Man, Death Stranding name? Is it? I don't know. Sounds like a name from Eminence and Shadow too, which I'm not sure you guys have seen. It's a really dank isekai, but it's pretty funny. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this Mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Dude, he's doing gacha? Probably most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Sounds like the alter ego of an Ace Attorney superhero named Falcon Man. Oh, that's actually true. That's funny. Some of the kids were... Oh, wait, that is a joke. I'm stupid. It is Falcon. There's literally a character in DS called Die Hard Man. Oh, nice. And in Death Stranding. That's funny. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead, don't buy them all now. This guy's just farming. He's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird to see an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Oh, it seems he didn't win anything. He's pounding so hard even the kids are laughing at him. Scrub. Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Okay. It almost feels like I came here with a child. My boy never had much of a taste for sweets. It makes this kind of a fresh experience for me. It seems like it should be relevant, but I'm not sure that it is yet. The shop's close to the park, so children have been coming and going without pause. Places like this candy shop have been slowly disappearing from the street view recently. Okay, let's move. We'll do Meteorito Park. Oh, we should do Meteorito Park beforehand, I think, actually. I'll check for birds at every location, though. What is that? Rector? What do you think that is? Oh? I don't see anything. Really? You don't see that? That thing that looks like a phantom ball of flame floating in the air? A ball of flame? It must be the curse echo. Maybe only the curse bears are capable of seeing it. But could such a thing happen in broad daylight? Ah. It's gone. I wonder if that was the beckoning light's curse echo? That phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. In that case, does that mean a curse bearer is nearby? A curse bearer might be lurking in the vicinity. I'm going to check the surroundings. Nothing. I didn't find anyone who looked the part. I see. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Something might have changed? What does that mean? It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Doesn't seem like anyone's... Okay. We have talked about that later then. Since there's no check mark. Let's think. And if what I saw was the curse echo of the beckoning light, wouldn't that mean the curse bearer is nearby? I'm not feeling any strange presence, but that could be because it's midday. Did something draw your interest? No worries here. I made sure to take a quick shower this morning. What does that mean? I'm confused. What you saw earlier must have been the beckoning light. Something might have changed after what just happened. Didn't see like okay, so we can't do anything more here for now. Oh, I'm so curious. I have to go pretty soon though, so I can't finish it. Probably. Which is sad. I'm pretty sure I'll finish next week though. What's that purple thing in the background? Not the thing on the right, the thing in between the characters here. Is that nothing? Okay. IMA! That's huge. Okay, this is big. Everyone is relaxing so peacefully in the park. It's hard to imagine it was the site of some horrid curse. Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono! She seems to be trying to hide. Let's watch her. We don't want to startle her and have her run off on us. Let's sit and watch her for now. Trying to find the bird. Any birds? There's got to be a bird around here. I thought maybe like behind the trees or something. Doesn't look like she's planning to move anytime soon. Okay. Richard seemed to be a little nervous when Ayame Tono was mentioned, or was I just imagining it? We've reason to believe the curse bearer, the Taiko Asuguru, was here last night. It's possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. Alright, I'll be right back. He's gone. I suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Oh, there he is. He's gonna ambush her. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? Huh. Does he mean to intimidate her? Oh, she knows. I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. Oh, they're coming here. Here she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, hmm? Yes, very smooth. Hello. Thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is Sun, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Pursued? By whom? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? From the police? I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's got herself in. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. Why are you being chased? The police have my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Do you have any idea why they're after you? Well, I have been searching for the curses, so we shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. Well, how cruel! But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but we've got reason not to get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning? If you got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other, no? But if you got some murky secret... Okay. Anyway, how are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Unfortunately, that's been going quite well. Oh? Does that mean you found someone to steal a curse stone from? Not exactly, but I found out a kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Ugh. What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you'll tell us about your last resort. Huh? Is that what got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all. I'm just curious. That excuse will just not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only way you can count on in this world is yourself. We can't let her get away. Let's go after her. Stop it! Get any closer and I'll scream. Please, wait. We'll help you out. With no conditions. Well, you changed your mind quickly. That just makes you all the more suspicious. I tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? So she's looking for a safe haven. Would you mind me sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize our police officers in my close family? At least it'll allow us a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. Ayame Tono says her plans for the Rite of Rescue may be achievable through this last resort. Does it mean she's given up on her plan to steal a curse stone? Victor? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. You do? Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I am prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own too? Or that she despises the idea of using it to kill others. So instead she means to steal a curse stone with soul drugs already in it? It doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko Tsuguru curse stone. We still don't know much about that one. Rector? That last resort Ayame spoke of. It could be our chance. We could use her. I hear you loud and clear. You're terrifying right now. I want you to know that. I can't help but feel oddly irritated around that girl, Ayame Tono. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. Alright. I might call it here. 37. Okay. I guess I'll save it just because. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, I think. Don't want to risk not being late to whatever I have. I think I'm going to lunch with Megan and her parents. So, all right. Thanks for stopping in, guys. This is great. I hope to finish this game next time. It's so spicy though. I'm loving it. It's so good. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend. Thanks for being here. And oh wait, I'm definitely not gonna be here next week. I'm going out of town. Maybe I can make it on a weekday. We know how well that always goes. We'll see. I don't know. It might have to be 2 weeks from now, which would stink. But we'll see. Alright.